What's going on, guys? Mickle here, and there are so many crazy things going on in the crypto market right now that we need to cover. First, did Ripple's legal team just give us an indication that they have already beat the SEC in court? In this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I found today, and it's going to blow your mind. I think this is a great indication that we are closer than ever to this Ripple SEC case getting resolved, and that is excellent news both for Ripple and XRP holders like you and me. We also have some brand new breaking information out of Empower organization, a third party who's currently suing the SEC. I'm going to show you guys exactly what they just found in a brand new investigation they're trying to get to look into conflicts of interest going on at the SEC. This is a huge step forward and is going to be another massive credibility hit for the SEC and shows that their regulation of the cryptocurrency market has been completely incompetent to this date. Last of all, we have seen some wild things going on with Terra Luna and the UST coin. I'm going to show you guys something really crazy going on behind the scenes here, something that could present some really big issues for stablecoins going forward, and how it's going to impact the regulatory environment for stablecoins in the US. While this might seem like a negative at first, I'm going to show you guys why this could actually be a good thing and actually accelerate policy we've all been waiting for out of Congress. Guys, if you are new to this channel or come here all the time, please take a second to hit the like and subscribe button down below. It goes such a long way in helping to support this channel and means so much to me. If you guys are ever looking for a good place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out the link in the description below. With that said though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So guys, I wanted to start this video by taking a look at what's going on with Terra Luna right now. Terra Luna, or Luna, is the coin that essentially backs the UST stablecoin. The UST stablecoin is a coin that's supposed to back or represent $1, but as we can see right now, it has essentially lost its peg and is currently trading for 72 cents. We take a look at Terra Luna, the coin that backs the UST stablecoin, we can see that it is taking a dramatic hit today and is down almost 67%. Just today, it's down like 90% since its highs. I think this is really important to be paying attention to because we saw a very similar thing happen to XRP. It fell off a cliff, but the reason that happened to XRP was because of something that didn't have anything to do with the tech. When XRP got hit, it's because XRP was attacked by the SEC in a BS lawsuit that doesn't make any sense. The case the SEC brought against XRP could have been applied to almost every single cryptocurrency in the market and was not XRP specific. The only reason I bring this up is because I think it's really important to point out the difference of what we're seeing with Luna. Luna is a fundamental issue with what is going on with the protocol. There are some serious issues with how the UST stablecoin is collateralized with the Luna coin, and because of that, the technology is causing it to drop off massively. This is the complete opposite of what we see with XRP because we know the tech behind XRP is stronger than ever. That is one of the reasons this entire time through the SEC case, I have remained so confident. I have understood this entire time that no matter what is going on with the SEC case, it has nothing to do with an XRP specific issue and is really an issue with the SEC as a regulator. Overall, I just think this is a super interesting thing to be paying attention to because I honestly would much rather be having issues with the SEC than having issues with the underlying protocol. Now, if you're a Luna holder, obviously this is a little more scary. I think you have to make a choice whether or not you believe the UST developers and the Luna Foundation are going to be able to figure this out. I personally don't study Luna very closely. I see this as being a big issue, and I'm going to talk about later in this video exactly why that is, but just from a protocol perspective, I'm sure they will figure it out. The bigger problem I see with this is actually with the regulators. Now, the biggest problem Luna and UST are going to have is the fact that they're algorithmic stablecoins and not completely backed. Regulators have already shown that they hate the idea of algorithmic stablecoins and want stablecoins completely backed by cash reserves. This is something that completely goes against the way UST was designed, and if we take a look at some of the issues this causes, we can see why regulators aren't such a big fan of it. Take a look at this. Breaking. Luna Foundation has been reaching out to large crypto investors to raise $1 billion to shore up the embattled UST stablecoin. The deal being negotiated offers investors the opportunity to purchase Luna tokens at a 50% discount, subject to a 2-year investing schedule. Now, there's a couple big issues here, but one of the first ones that comes to my mind is I kind of see this as an issue with decentralization, because if now the Luna Foundation is selling Luna for a 50% discount, well, that definitely makes people wonder, hey, why are these big investors allowed to buy Luna at a discount, but I'm not allowed to? So first, I think this is going to have issues within the community with them selling Luna as a discount. Clearly, this also has security issues because whenever you sell a token at a price that's different from market price, the SEC is not going to like it. But the biggest thing we see here is it's going to likely push regulators to say, hey, your stablecoin is not allowed to be used in our country unless it's completely backed. Obviously, if the token's completely decentralized, people will be able to get around this, but either way, you want the market, you want US markets and other regulated markets to be embracing crypto, not pushing them away. And overall, I just see this as being a catalyst for governments to push away the UST stablecoin. This run on the stablecoin is no doubt already gaining the attention of different regulators. Just today, Janet Yellen said the Treasury will issue a report on crypto and stablecoin shortly, and when she said this, she specifically mentioned UST. Overall, I actually think this is very good news for the rest of the crypto market because it's likely going to give us regulations and guidelines around stablecoins that will bolster their adoption. I see this as being a very good thing for the USDC stablecoin issued by Circle, but definitely not for the UST coin issued by Luna. Now, I do think this is gonna get Congress and regulators talking about crypto a lot more because they're gonna see how big this asset class is getting and how desperately it needs clear-cut regulations. This is going to be great for the United States catching up on their cryptocurrency policy, but likely not very good for the UST stablecoin. So let's keep this thing moving, and this next part is critical, so make sure you listen up. Out of John Deaton, call to action. The following text has been entered into the app at Crypto Law US. An independent government watchdog, Empower US, has obtained evidence of a potential serious breakdown in ethics control at the SEC Gov. The violations are in regards to the regulation of cryptocurrencies and possible financial conflicts of interest involving former Director of Corporate Finance William Hinman. On May 9, 2020, Empower sent referral of this evidence to the Office of the Inspector General at the SEC. It requested a comprehensive review of Hinman's failures to disclose his conflicts of interest related to his market-moving 2018 speech on crypto regulations and repeatedly ignoring clear incentives to not meet with certain entities in which he had direct financial conflicts of interest. I'm asking you to please write and ask the Banking Committee to demand that the SEC Office of Inspector General proceed immediately with comprehensive investigations as requested by Empower Oversight. The Inspector General is to provide a report to Congress on its findings for further actions and promptly refer any evidence of criminal violations to the U.S. Department of Justice. So it looks like to me the heat is really coming on the SEC right now. Congress looks like they are going to get involved, as well as the Inspector General at the SEC. They are trying to bring this to the Department of Justice, and if this happens during the Ripple SEC case, imagine what the court is going to see. When they see the very people that the SEC is trying to base their regulations on being dragged in front of the Department of Justice for conflicts of interest, this is a huge step forward. It's a massive credibility hit for the SEC, and the louder John Deaton is able to be with this thing, the more people he's able to get involved and bring more investigations and more eyeballs on everything going on here, the worse and worse the SEC's case against Ripple gets. So make sure you guys go connect to Congress, go help John Deaton out, help raise your voice to let people know what the SEC has done, how out of line they really are. And all I had to say in response to this is, how crazy is it when you need an independent organization to protect you from the government agency that's supposed to be protecting you? It shows that the SEC truly does have some messed up incentives here. Hard to say exactly what their end goal is, but let's make sure we make them pay for everything they have done here. Last of all, you guys need to see this. This was super interesting. This was actually brought to my attention by Stephen Hubert, and it was from Stuart Alderati, and from the tweets that he actually liked. This just shows you nothing gets by the XRP community. You can't even like something without having eyeballs on you. Stuart Alderati liked this quote, and this quote was actually put out a few days ago, so you could see that he looked back and specifically wanted to kind of raise attention onto what he was saying here. He said, even though our enemy is defeated, he makes a lot of noise. The scripture says he goes about as a roaring lion, but he's not a lion. He can't overpower you. He can't control your destiny. Remind him, you have no power over me. You have already been defeated. So was Stuart Alderati raising the attention to the XRP community that the SEC has already been defeated? They're just trying to make noise right now, but at the end of the day, they brought a case that could not be won, and Ripple took on this case knowing the SEC didn't have a chance. Ripple is closer than ever to winning this thing outright. XRP is closer than ever to getting the clarity it needs to be the only fully regulated cryptocurrency in the US market. And guys, I brought attention to this tweet last night from Crypto Bull 2020, where XRP would bottom out around the 48-cent mark. It looks like we're still holding above this. Excellent news. Let's hope we can continue to stay above this trend line, keep setting higher lows. Right now, it looks like we're gonna, if this happens, maybe our last chance to get XRP under 50 cents. Anyway, with that said, I hope you guys all have a great night. Make sure you like and subscribe. And for now, Mickle out.